There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of 7 Days of NiGHTS, our Sonic Stadium's week-long NiGHTS into Dreams celebration thing. Tonight, I am beginning my 4-day playthrough of Journey of Dreams, the NiGHTS into Dreams sequel. And with me today is Alex V.
Hello. Happy to be here. This is my first time live on stream with you guys.
Yes, this is the first time I've heard your voice.
Oh. So, also, I've never actually played this game. I've seen it. I've watched some cutscenes. Was not terribly impressed. So, for the most part, this is going to be kind of a blind watch for me, since you're playing.
Oh, the cutscenes are the worst part. Okay. Yes, yes, GX. If you're playing this on an actual Wii, you gotta put on your wrist strap unless you're playing it with a classic controller. Or in my case, you're playing it on Dolphin. So this is being played off of a Win 3, a portable gaming PC from GPD. And this is running off of Dolphin 5.0. Now, it looks a bit better than the actual Wii game would because it's running at 1.5 times resolution. I'm not able to run this game at as high settings as I can with some other games like Sonic Colors, but by and large, when I'm playing this on the Win 3, it runs pretty well, aside from like the occasional cutscene glitch, and it runs much better than it did on the Wii.
I gotta say, the CG is a bit better than I remember it being here. You know, it's Sonic Team, so it's usually pretty good.
Yeah. CG in Sonic Team games is often top-notch. Although I think this does look a bit better than the rest of the CG in the game, which we will be seeing shortly.
So, I played the original NiGHTS, not when it came out on the Saturn, but the re-release on PC, and I really loved it. I've heard that this version kind of botches the controls a bit, even
It does.
with the classic controller. Like, how bad are we talking here?
Well, honestly, the big issue with this game is that Nintendo's controllers have an octagonal gate. And
Right.
an octagonal gate is really not what you want when you're playing a NiGHTS game, because you want to be able to like move in like smooth, clean circles, and you can't do that on a Wii analog stick. That being said, with my current setup, that does alleviate the issue, but the game still doesn't control as well as the original. Like, NiGHTS just doesn't turn quite as tightly.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, but honestly, I do still have quite a bit of fun with this. I do consider it lesser than the original, but it's still pretty fun.
Well, we'll see. I am hoping to kind of get an eyeful here.
This game thinks that I'm going to be using a Wii remote.
The game thinks you're Sonic with those gloves on.
I love the Wii, but this game, you do not want to play it with a standalone Wii remote. Because then, like, using the sensor to, like, direct NiGHTS on the screen, and that just does not work very well.
So the original NiGHTS didn't really have any voice acting, but this one, I remember, it does have voice acting.
Oh yeah, it's got loads of voice acting.
Its accent.
Yep. Sonic Team, Takashi Iizuka specifically said that he saw Sonic as American. This other thing is Japanese. I forgot what the IP was, and this is British.
All right. I mean,
And unfortunately, the Kigs, I think the Kigs are voiced by actual children, and they did not get like A talent voice acting for the children, unfortunately.
Mhm. So,
Will is a bit better than the other protagonist.
oh, is his dad like?
He's always going off on business trips.
Oh, I thought like their I thought like his parents split up or something.
I don't think so.
And that would depress a kid. Haha, your dad's gone.
I do like these ghost creatures more than those weird purple monsters from the original.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely look more. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. The original game was just the CG was so primitive. You
Yeah.
didn't know what you're looking at. Now it's just. I mean, it's generic, but yeah, you can tell what's going on. Yeah, more explanation than Balin, that's for sure.
Yeah. Journey of Dreams is a significantly better game than Balan. And Journey of Dreams has some pretty mediocre platforming sections.
Hmm.
We've also got a hub world.
They gave Knights a hub world.
Yes.
Like the controlling the kid was the worst part of the first game.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing a lot more child controlling in this one.
Oh wow, this. Oh my gosh, his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the owl from Ocarina of Time. His name is Owl. He's really old.
Now, I will say that sometimes things just disappear during the cutscenes in the emulator. That is specifically an emulator issue.
Okay.
So, like, you guess they'll will disappear. That's an emulator thing.
All right. Fair enough.
Owl's voice acting is okay.
This area here is known as the Dream Gate.
NiGHTS just, well, you'll hear in a second.
Is he gonna be here the whole time?
Oh yeah, Owl's basically like Oma Chow.
Oh, great! I love it. Oh, okay.
Little rascal. NiGHTS is bigger than he is.
Back to me. Knight's voice is really.
Hey, now this one
Well, I
looks
mean,
interesting.
they were trying to go for androgynous knights,
My name
so.
is
But I mean,
Knight.
it sounds like a
What's
she,
yours?
so much so.
Yeah.
Will, huh?
In the original, NiGHTS had a pretty high-pitched voice, so I think it
Have you ever
fits.
thought about flying?
Oh
If you
right, yeah.
dualize with me,
You know, I actually
you can
played a
check it
bit
out
of
for
Knights
yourself.
just to kind of prep
Want
me
to
up
give
for
it a
this
shot?
one, and so good.
Dualize.
Like, hey kid, want some candy? If you dualize with me, I'll give you some.
God.
If you just try it. Go over and touch. You'll see what I mean.
Man, that got so many people going back in the day. Go over and touch NiGHTS. And people are just as immature now, so.
They're not making it easy to ignore that.
In fairness, you're only touching hands.
Yeah.
This game does give you a tutorial, unlike the first one, although, just like all Sonic Team tutorials from this era, it is incredibly clunky. And it's telling me about a feature I'm not even using. The mine site is basically what they call the reticle when you're using the Wii Remote on its own.
So it uses IR rather than actual motion.
Like, as I understand, they were like experimenting with motion, and they ended up going with like a motion IR combo. I don't know. I just know I used it for 5 minutes. I didn't like it, and I went back to analog.
Well, because
Well
there's
done.
the prototype for Knights on the Dreamcast called Air Knights, and it looked like a bootleg like beta Wiimote. So wonder if they carried over any of those ideas when they made this for the Wii.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is a game that I kind of had mixed feelings about over the years, and and my views on it have kind of softened a bit. I enjoyed it when I played it back in '07, but I basically didn't like anything aside from the core chase missions. But I have come to appreciate some of the game's finer qualities, which, especially the design of its levels and locations and its music.
I would really hope that they nail that, especially, I mean, considering this is a Sonic Team game, they generally are really great at it.
Oh, the music's amazing. Honestly, it's probably better than the original.
That. So in college, when the game came out, I actually downloaded the soundtrack completely and enjoyed listening to that without even playing the game. So it's definitely a bop.
Yeah, Chris had me picking a bunch of music for SSR tomorrow, and Journey of Dreams gave me significantly more difficulty than the original. The original, I was mostly just trying to figure out where I was going to try to how much prominence I wanted to give the tracks that people might be familiar with from the Sonic games versus the stuff I personally like. But with Journey of Dreams, basically every single level track is a bop.
The one I remember most is the remix they did of a Reales theme.
Yeah.
Because they had Jun Sonoe on the guitar on that one. It was so...
Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely want more of that, please, thank you.
I almost included that in the SSR list, but I decided to use that to beef up the original NiGHTS tracks instead. But yeah, it's got some guitar riffs, man.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the gameplay, it looked like a pretty slower paced NiGHTS level. No, well, that was the tutorial though. So.
Oh yeah, the tutorials, like I said, tutorial's slow and clunky. The tutorial levels actually does move a bit faster when you go back to it and you don't have owls stopping you every 3 seconds. Now, here what we have now is Chekhov's Dark Abyss. They're bringing this up specifically so that you are aware of, of its presence for later.
So, just some foreshadowing.
Yes.
I guess we'll find out the actual, regular levels. Are they structured like the original game where you do laps and you can kind of skip?
Sort of.
The palace to get better scores?
Oh, you can't skip the palace anymore.
Oh.
It's a much more linear game where the focus is more on just going as quickly as possible.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's one of my big beefs with this.
I mean, that was the fun thing about the original is you would tempt the clock and see if you can get a better rank by kind of tempting fate with that.
In this one, the clock isn't especially important, but there is still a lot of fun to be had in terms of scoring with the rings and blue chips and such. Man, his weird disappearance effect is so odd on the emulator.
Oh my god.
He's a great pudgy teleporting owl. He has Goku's instant transmission, I guess.
Kind of pops wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, that's literally how he works as a tutorial thing. I should have logged when we started. Crap.
Loading still? Okay. And, another cutscene.
Yep.
Oh, the Topians hanging out.
Yeah, those super low-res dream babies. Fun fact, you can't kill them anymore.
You can't kill them?
No, when you paraloop them, they get sent to this place called My Dream, which is like a really low-rent Chow Garden.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you consider that My Dream their equivalent of, like, heaven, then maybe you technically killed them so they can go there?
I guess. Oh boy, the stream's...
I'm hoping a little too hard for...
Is the stream, like, really freezing up right now?
It froze up for a second, now it's, back...
Hey, let me go.
Huh.
Nice.
Stay back, lad. You're no match for that.
So, he's gonna capture knights with these
Now go, you three.
birds.
Yeah, they are the replacements for the Idia captures.
Okay. I didn't really put up much of a fight.
No. I'd rather they didn't. Let's just get the game going.
They
Yeah, fair enough.
take Idia from visitors so they can destroy Nightopia. But wait.
Huh?
You have the red Idia. I believe you may be able to neutralize that cage. If you can get into the cell and then duelize with knights.
No, Chris. Will doesn't have a gun. Even in the dream world, he doesn't even have a soccer ball. Although he does sleep with a soccer ball.
Before being dragged back to the cell.
This is not Shadow the Hedgehog, Chris.
Well, maybe it should be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, but then there'd be guns. So, this is how it works. I climb up into the cage. I duelize with Nikes. And then
Alright.
I chase after the bird.
And then this is where the actual game part of the game starts then.
Yeah, at least this is like 1/5 of the game.
1/5 of the game is the game.
Yeah. It's a Sonic Team game. They can't just have one gameplay style.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. The ratio might be worse than Sonic Unleashed, actually.
Well, the nice thing about this is that, well, for one, like, you can, once you beat the game, you can go back to these stages as much as you want. But in addition to that, these are like most of the more meatier parts of the game. Are stages like this.
Well, quality over quantity is what we're looking at here then. I mean, it looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Like, this is one of the better looking Wii games from 2007, I think. Like, it's no Mario Galaxy. But so long as you're not looking at the character model super close up, I do think it looks pretty nice.
I mean, I think I like the art direction more than Mario Galaxy already, just on the pretense that it's not platforms floating in outer space. But
Yeah. It's more complete worlds.
yes. Man, I get better than Sonic Forces. Spring Valley's looking a lot more like Sand Valley, am I right? And so I'm just trying to take in how this game works. It looks like your score, like the ranking you get, is based off of how fast you do it.
Yeah, it's based off of how fast I, how fast I can complete each lap. Well, each, I don't know what the I guess mares, we'll call them mares, because that's what we'll call them in the original. And I think also how fast you, get the bird. Let's see, I'll find out in a second. Don't always pay attention to the exact nature of the scoring system. Nope, doesn't care how fast I do the bird.
I'll also give it this. The behind the back 3D area you're going through right now looks way less choppy than the original game.
Well, again, the original game was like running on a Saturn, so... And also, although this particular level does run pretty well on the Wii, this is running better than it does on the Wii, like overall. We are not monsters, Chris. We are connoisseurs of games.
What,
Ooh, an A. Nice.
Is that comment? Was it something I said?
Probably how we talked about Super Mario Galaxy. Which is still an infinitely better game than this. I will just make that clear in case it wasn't obvious.
Oh, well, I mean... In regards to art direction, I think is what I mean to say.
And this particular boss looks like something that could have been the original game.
Very, yeah,
Like, he's got the whole circus performer, Cirque du Soleil thing going. Ow.
Well, this is just like a spin-off, one of the boss battles in the...
Puffy, right?
Elliot's first boss.
Like, I don't know, maybe a mix of Puffy and, Jackal?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Gotta have that throwback, area. Throwback boss.
Alright. Dang it. Yes. Okay. Now, those green rings that you're seeing, they actually fill up your drill dash meter.
Oh, okay.
Now, I never even knew the original game had a drill dash meter for years, because I guess never ran out. But in this game, you absolutely will. I don't know if it's because they just didn't rebalance it properly or something. They didn't balance it the same way or something, but you do just use up the drill dash a lot sooner. Yes, this is the first NiGHTS game to use triangles, and like, because technically this also predates the PS2 game by about a year. Well, 3 months anyway. So, yeah. Oh my god, because the original NiGHTS used quads. Yep, Will has a dream journal. Okay.
I don't want to know what's in his dream journal.
Oh,
How old is he?
just lots of things about Owl, probably.
Defeating that giant nightmare was no small feat.
Nope. That was just Knight's power.
Even so, you mustn't rest on your laurels just yet. All visitors originally have a total of 5 different idia. Fortunately, you've managed to hold on to your idia of courage.
Huh.
The remaining 4 are the idia of
In the other games, the other people just didn't have the idea of courage.
they are
In the first game, I mean.
green and yellow, respectively.
Yeah,
All of the idia, Nightopia cannot become.
Like, that was what set Elliot and Claire's apart from everyone else.
That Nightopia currently exists at all means that the other idia must be someplace in this world, very likely hidden. Listen closely, visitor. These idia are of your very
Getting some lore drops here from the owl.
the remaining 4 idia.
Yeah.
Your heart will win out.
Like, for the original NiGHTS, you had to, like, read the manual for this. Like, I didn't even know dualizing was the term you used until this game. I thought that was a term this game made up.
And help you out to the best of my ability.
I don't know how. There are games like this where the cutscenes will take place in the game world, and you see the collectibles in the distance, and that kind of throws it for me a little bit.
Yeah.
Just go collect the thing.
Like how in the original Sonic Adventure, that like the chaos cutscene just starts with the rings just sitting there. So that is.
I mean,
So that is that my dream thing I told you about. We won't be going into that just yet.
okay.
I want to do a little bit more in here. So, unlike the first night's game, this game has missions.
Are they mandatory?
Yes. This is a Sonic Team game.
I love it.
It-
Oh yeah, this came out around the time of like Secret Rings and Black Knight, so they were all about that.
yeah, and Unleashed.
Octopaw has squirreled himself away in that jar.
Octopaw?
Octopaw is
I
an
got
unusual creature.
Knights
When he flies,
hanging out
he
with an
spells a
octopus
series of
and
runes.
Hey, he ran off. Come on, Will. Shall we
I'd
have
like to
some
be
fun?
under the
Let's
sea.
follow him.
It is kind of interesting how they do these cutscenes with them both. Because, like, they both, like, mimic each other's mannerisms as they talk.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing, the everything about Nikes is weird in that context. Okay, so this is one of the missions I actually really enjoy now. Because it's basically just the core of what the original game was, which was just linking things, you know?
Yeah.
And you can get some really high links in this. Like, look at me. I'm gonna be hitting 80 in a second.
But does it have a slower burnout than the original game?
I think it does. Yeah, I believe it's slightly easier when it comes to that stuff. I just got a link of 105. So, in addition to that, it does just kind of populate the entire course with collectibles. And so long as you're not too slow, you can conceivably keep it going for a while.
I'm not quite as happy about it like, say, Sonic Runners was. You get hundreds of combos in that game.
Huh. I didn't play too much Sonic Runners, so I don't quite have the context for that.
Yeah. Well, in that game, you didn't just collect rings, you collected these multicolored little crystals.
Oh, yeah.
So that, and you don't... If you play Sonic Runners Adventure, it's a lot less fun because it doesn't have this mechanic. It doesn't have the combo meter, and it's really addictive. And it was one of my favorite things about that game, which is why it's kind of a bummer that they shut down the service.
Fangs are working to bring it back.
Yeah, they do have that. They have the like the fan revival, and I have that on my phone. I play that sometimes. But you still got to deal with like the gacha mechanics, unlocking characters and stuff. So
Really, in the fan version? How's that work?
I think it's just like the regular game, just re-uploaded, and they just use a third-party server to keep it running. Otherwise, they didn't really edit much of it aside.
Well, I mean, do you still have to pay money for it?
Oh no.
Okay. So it's not those kinds of gacha mechanics.
Yeah, no, it's just very low possibility to earn a good character. But as a result, you have to really grind to get rings for it.
Ah.
Eggs or
They should
whatever.
just, like, unlock everything for everybody or something.
That would be nice.
Alright, so that's, like, one of the best alternate missions in the game. Now, one nice thing about playing as Will is that we won't be getting to the worst alternate mission in the game for a while, because he only gets one of those. Do you want to know what that is, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Go ahead and surprise me.
Okay. Well, provided we can get through all 3 dreams tonight, which let's see, things have been running for about 40 minutes. You'll get to find out.
Hey, Will, are you alright? Yeah.
So I take it Will and what's the
Helen.
other character's name? Hell, yeah. I take it they have different missions then.
Yeah, just like in the original, they each have 3 different worlds that they go to.
Near my house, there's a park where all these dandelions grow. My dad used to take me there to play all the time. Your dad? Yeah.
The
my
Nightopians
dad.
sure look happy, don't they? Let them get squashed by a giant
have a
Monty
father,
Python foot.
Yes, until something horrible happens to them.
I suppose you
Exactly.
know that. Yeah, well, what kind of guy is he? What's going on? Look over there! Oh no! The Nightopians are getting sucked in! Will!
Ooh, it's a black hole.
We can use my paraloop to get them someplace safe.
See, paraloops don't kill them anymore.
The end. Do we have to save them?
I mean, if I want to complete this game, then yes.
Aw.
I mean, I don't know, they aren't more annoying than Chow. Alright, crap, I wasn't actually paying attention to the instructions. Okay, so just gotta paraloop these guys as they go up.
Yeah, I think it said he got to paraloop them.
Well, a few of you are gonna die, but let's see.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I can't... I see, that meter at the bottom is how many I'm allowed to let die. And looks like none have died yet. And as much as apparently you want them to die, it's in my best interest to not let them die. Because the Gregs in this game are kind of important. I need to at least get a C in order to unlock the true ending.
So, how many endings does this game have again? It's like good, bad.
Okay, so each character has both a regular ending and a true ending. And you have to, like, play through the same final stage every single time. Not a huge fan of that. I'd rather that you just did what the original game did and just not let you complete the final stage. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I'm down to 1.
Oh, rest in peace.
Come on. Dang it! Almost did it! Okay, gotta retry. Let's stay on top of things this time.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe you just don't base the ending on your grade. Maybe you don't do that.
I mean, I don't know, I'm okay with saving the ending for all C's. But, like... what I'm less okay about is just, making me play through it 4 times. So that I can, like, see it the regular way and then like, the actual way. I don't know. Because all C's are not all that difficult to get in this. Like, it's really, like, you really only get lower than a C if you, like, only win by the skin of your teeth. And most of the missions in this are only a couple minutes in length. Like this one, I think it's like 2 minutes.
I mean, this one looks to just be an endurance match.
I just gotta keep them all from going into the black hole. for 2 minutes, and then I'm good. And this time around, I'm doing a lot better. I'm keeping an eye on the background now to make sure that I'm not missing any. Really, I think this is mostly just teaching you about paraloops and getting you to perfect that skill. Uh-oh. No! Yes. Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot dying over there. Perfect. Okay. See?
You're gonna make it.
Second try got an A.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh wait, got a C. Okay. I guess I should have gathered some blue chips or something, I don't know. But in any case, the point is, I did good enough.
Oh, you passed.
Well, Chris, I sent the tweet about okay, when I said 40, it was actually about 20. It was actually about 26. So
Yeah, we're like less than 40 minutes into this.
yeah.
And we played one proper level.
All right, next mission.
Oh.
Need my next mission, man. Need it. Love the dream world, man. Okay, and now I've got to. Oh wait, did that one? Oh, dang it! Ah.
You have to wait for like 12 hours. The cutscenes are loading screens.
I messed up, and then I messed up again. Okay. X, Y, and X are the exit buttons, and I keep pressing B. Because that's what most people use the B button for, is for back. But instead of this, it's like A and B are both confirmation buttons. Okay. Fourth mission, question mark.
How many missions are in each?
Having a good time.
5.
I said
There-
zone.
there's 5.
Nearly as happy as you do. Huh? It's just the river made me think about my dad. He always used to take me there when I was little.
So, who wants more bad things to happen to dream babies?
Me.
Wiseman? Whoa!
Wiseman's here to ruin your fun time.
Nightopia! Come on! We've got to help them! But the river, it's too fast! Well, then we'll just have to use that to our advantage.
Oy, this is gonna look a little freaky.
What do you mean?
I can transform my body into things. Look at this.
Oh no! I just remember
What?
that they're like some awkward. Oh yeah, the boat. Oh no, it's so weird. I remember seeing like an animated GIF of Knights as a car.
Oh, that's actually not from this game. That's from the that's from Sega and All Stars Racing Transformed. That is based off of this concept.
No, I mean there was a. I really recall that there was like a level in this game, and they took a GIF out of it, and Knights was like a car, but it was like horrifying.
I think I might know what you mean. You'll be seeing that next time.
Yeah. To be fair, the first game did that too, so I can't really.
Well, the first game just kind of like Well, okay, it did turn Nyx into a sled once.
Then Knights turned into a mermaid one of the earlier levels too.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
just
that
like
was
Nyx with
totally
fins.
Yeah.
That's not this.
I mean, if we're going to go chasing, collecting things, why not go for like a motor boat rather than a?
Well, clearly Nyx cannot transform their feet into a motor.
Just limitations of dreams, man.
Instead, they've just got this really portly body now. Okay, I'm still 10 short. I might be redoing this.
Yeah.
Oh, only need one more. Okay, come on. Oh, yes! Alright. Bare minimum, I'm done with the mission.
Did you get a C?
Oh, no, I'm not done yet. It's just like I got 30 of them.
Oh.
I'm hoping for a C, though. Come on. No. Dang it. D. Well, I'll be coming back to this later. Honestly, I might just get a C on this off stream or something. I don't know.
Yeah. That bouncing animation with like the kids is like, yay, I'm having fun.
All right, final mission of this level.
What do we got? What do we got?
Yep, sure are having a good time.
I think something's coming. I'll bet I know what it is. I think we're about to see what's behind all the trouble here.
Ooh.
Let's go, Will.
Oh, these particular cutscenes for this mission are always so weird. 'Cause it's like they haven't already encountered this thing.
So it's the same guy again.
Yeah, but it's a more difficult fight. And you've got more time on the timer.
So this is basically the encore mode version.
Yeah, it's the boss's final form. And in the soundtrack, these were referred to as like the hard mode of the boss. Ow. Alright, and... Oh, right, I forgot. That is not where he dies this time.
Borowski2918 says, yo, with a tilde at the end of it. The yo with a tilde at the end of it, back to you, my friend.
Oh! Was that in the chat?
And-
If that's the case,
Yeah.
my chat's not updating right now. That's weird.
You know, it's mostly the Spin Dash and then one other person.
Ah. I'm just glad I'm not having as many issues with the stream as I did last night. My God, I started late last night. This is honestly a much more engaging fight compared to the other one. There's just more to it, which I appreciate. Ow! You know, there's way more obstacles in the stage. Ah! Dang it. Ooh. Come on.
I could give you a lot more time on this one.
Yeah. But I'm almost there. And he is dead forever. Yay. So, fun fact, these tricks that I'm doing right now, if you had a Wii remote, you actually activated them by twisting the Wii remote around.
This white light.
So, like, when you press the
The
analog
white idiot.
triggers in the
This purity that was
original
hidden
version, it would
from
do
my heart.
tricks and such like that.
Yeah, although right now I'm just like hitting the analog triggers because you know I'm on a regular controller.
Well, now that Will's got a Chaos Emerald, or, I mean...
Oh, good to hear, broski. It's not a Chaos Emerald, it's an idiot. Get your Sonic fanboyism out of my face.
Chance to reclaim my honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave it to me, Master Wiseman. I have the perfect plan.
I enjoy their voices.
But do not fail me again.
Yes, my master.
I can't place the voice actor for this dude, for Riala.
I just know he and Wiseman both sound fine. Oh yeah, do not play this game with just the Wii remote, broski. I was talking about that earlier. It was just not good. So here's another new element. Now I don't know if you noticed that I couldn't go underwater in that first
yeah.
stage, but now I can.
You now have the iron boots.
I now have a persona mask, specifically a dolphin persona mask.
Persona!
Yes.
Another game I have yet to play.
You need to change that.
Yeah, I probably do.
Okay, next level.
Lost Park, huh?
I mean, they're both NiGHTS and the Persona's owned by Sega now, so
The new NiGHTopia.
NiGHTS could join the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, I mean,
NiGHTopia is created.
you could mix up their costumes in Sonic Forces, so I guess anything's possible.
Yeah.
If you feel that this place is lonely, then that must mean that there is something
Camel
missing.
Mountain in the background is getting me.
Missing from my heart?
Uh-oh.
Ah, there you are. I've been searching all over for you.
It's Dark NiGHTS.
You!
Oh, how I've waited for this moment. The opportunity to get you all alone, dear visitor.
Stay back, Rihanna. Do not harm the visitor.
His backhands owl. He looks dead in that.
How exactly should I go about getting what I want?
So I'm like a few seconds behind you, so I'm catching this this action.
Late for the
Yeah.
party, aren't we, Knights? The visitor is coming with me.
I'm not letting you do that.
Tisk tisk. The visitor's life is in my hands. You can just stay right where you are.
So if Friella kills him in the dream world. Does he just die in real life? Is that how this works?
Is this? Oh wow. This game lore just got way more interesting now that you've asked that question.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
If you die in
Don't
Nights into
hurt me,
Dreams, you
Knights.
die in real life. Night over.
Man, that's dark. And he originally just woke up.
Visitor in the state you're in? Well,
Or,
okay then.
or like, or what if that he just wakes up? Like, okay, well, that was a weird dream, and he never goes back. Just lives his life.
But not until I get rid of this meddling little visitor once and for all.
Ooh, he's paralooping him.
The stream is extremely choppy on my end.
Oh, so getting that bad?
It's getting like 2 frames a second bad.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to see if I can fix this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh no, Knights! I've got to
Like,
I
it
think
comes
part of
and
the
goes.
issue is that
Sometimes
it just struggles to run cutscenes, like the stream does for whatever reason.
Mm.
And this is like one of the longest cutscenes in the game.
How long is this gonna be?
Oh, couple minutes.
Do we learn anything about our hero?
I'm sorry. Hey.
What do we learn?
Do you live here?
Oh, he meets the
I've seen in this
Oh,
world.
does he? Yeah.
No,
Helen hanging out over here.
from another world.
Yeah, he meets Helen.
Something awful
Here.
has happened to my friend, and it's all my fault. I've got to hurry and get back to my own world. Your friend? Yeah. He's waiting for me to help him. If I could just find the door, I'd be able to get back.
And thank God you're being so vague right now.
That's how I got here. Really? Then please, you've got to take me there. I don't want to be a pain, but I don't know anything about this place, and don't you worry. I will take you there.
So Broski can see these at a good frame rate.
Well,
Fair
I
enough.
think he's just commenting on when they aren't being super choppy.
Uh,
Now I can get back to my world. No problem. I hope your friend is okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Will. Hi, Will. I'm Helen. Be careful out there, okay? Yeah, I will. Thanks again, Helen.
And that's that then. So I start the mission down back in the hub world. I always forget that's how they handle that cutscene.
that's weird.
Anyway, back to the actual game. And this is one of my favorite levels. It's got a pretty cool gimmick, and one that runs better on the emulator than it does on the on an actual Wii, which is something I appreciate.
I do like the music here.
So here, you can like actively change the environment by hitting these computers.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Like, these are exactly the kinds of ideas I like to see in NiGHTS. Now, my opinion overall, Helen has the better set of stages. But, you know, Will's are no slouch. Will's stages are pretty good, too. Alright, I'm gonna catch you this time, bird.
Get it.
There we go. And now I am currently showing off the what the dolphin mask does. It's technically something NiGHTS could have did the original game without any masks, but I don't know. It's got kind of a Metroid quality to it, I guess. Now you can access other areas of these areas of these worlds. Although
Pretty neat.
all it really does is help you score a bit better.
So you don't really have to press a button to activate them. You just go into the water and you can do it.
You do have to press a button to activate the others, but with the dolphin it's automatic.
Oh.
The others are operated via the D-pad.
Oh.
But yeah, this is like extremely Sonic Team 2000s in its design. Because it's like they have to all these other things to just kind of beef up the playtime. But unlike Sonic, I do by and large find the alternate playstyles to not be all that what's the word?
Broken?
Broken, and like they don't get in the way as much. They're quick, and they mostly just take advantage of the game's core mechanics. Mostly. The worst ones don't.
Oh, yeah?
What'd you say?
I was gonna, like, besides the cutscenes, it's flowing pretty good.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, the cutscenes are the worst part anyway, so... I don't know why the cutscenes flow so badly, though. Like, that isn't just this game. Any game cutscenes seem to struggle with my current setup. One negative about the Dolphin is it can't paraloop. And man, now we're like getting to probably the most gorgeous part of this stage. These clouds, man.
They are really good at doing set pieces.
And like, think about Journey of Dreams. That's like is that like when it comes to these stages, they're like 90% set pieces, and like gameplay gimmicks and stuff. Like all of them except for like Helen's first stage all have like really good ideas and motifs. It's just, you know, again, this is only a fraction of the game, and so it's nice just going back to these once you're done. But before then, you still have to go through everything else. Like you know, in Saga Adventure, you still have to go through like Big the Cack stage, eventually.
Yep.
And so the part I'm at right now is I'm pretty sure the part that you find pretty freaky, but we can only see it from the back right now.
Yeah, this is the,
You'll be seeing it from the front later.
yay. I'm so thankful.
So yeah, the turning in this just isn't quite as tight as it is in the original game. And that's probably in terms of like these stages actually my biggest criticism. Well, that and the fact that you can't like skip the Idia Palace in this.
Hello, Delia's the wolf.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with me these last few days. My one reliable person in chat. Okay, Broski's also been pretty good. But, you know, Dolius, I think, has been here, been to every single one of these so far.
Oh wow, okay. We got a lizard with cards here.
Yep. A chameleon magician. And I think, and like, again, like, in terms of the visuals, I think his absurdly realistic character model actually looks pretty good. for a Wii game.
I like how Paralosing opens up the curtain. That's really cool.
Like you say?
I like how Paralosing opens up the curtain.
Yeah, and there's a certain trick to this boss battle that once you figure out, it's pretty easy. But it took me a while to figure it out, to figure out consistently. And hopefully you don't mess that up right now. It should be... Because at the moment I'm trying to find him, and you find him by tracking his cards. Specifically the A card. There we go. And he's dead. Yeah, so like when it first starts, he like shows an A card, and that's basically guess what you're looking for while you're going through this. Yay, B. Alright, I've got to plug my iPad Pro in real quick because it's about to go dead. Oh, and I might as well press start. There we go. Well, I'm glad that the NiGHTS fans can't resist these. Alright, that's the best part of that level out of the way. Now for everything else.
Now the good part done. Let's get on to the...
The okay parts. Because we're still a ways away from the bad part.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Is this the part you're trying to not spoil for me?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Now, if I had gone with Helen, you'd already know, but I didn't. I decided to start with Will since I started with Claris for the original game.
Wow! I didn't realize it before, but this tree is pretty incredible.
Ah, yes. A tree that reaches all the way up to the heavens must be a sign of your heart's resolve.
Huh?
That was a beanstalk.
Small lakes, and what little greenery there is, all center around the tree. This tree must be the source of all life for this dried-up desert world.
Explain all the symbolism, Owl.
Remain strong and healthy.
Yeah, so do I.
No,
Hey!
they explain
Some kind of
everything
seed
they
just fell
possibly
from the
can in
tree.
this.
Yeah. That's one reason why I don't care for the plot in this game too much. Like,
That's not a seed!
I think in terms of Sonic Team, it's actually probably one of their better stories, but that's not really saying much.
Look out!
Not really, no.
The night
In the original Nights, they explained just nothing, and in this, it's like an overcorrection.
Yeah. So like, well, y'all didn't get it in the first game, so now we're just gonna like lay out everything.
Don't worry, old bird. You just stay right here. We'll take care of these clowns. Come on, Will. Oh, okay.
Dolphin. Okay, again, I find this mission to be pretty solid. Like, it utilizes the game's core mechanics effectively, which is more than what you can say about, like, most alternate gameplay styles in other Sonic Team games. Ow. Whoops. Dang it. Like in this case, it's this is basically a challenge that challenges your maneuverability underwater.
It looks a little more difficult. Or like not as responsive as it is in the air.
Yeah, when you do the charge with the dolphin, I'm noticing that like there's like a millisecond where you can't change his direction, so it doesn't really work like the drill dash does.
It's kind of like when you're in those bubbles in the first game. There's the... I can't remember the name of the level. It's Elliot's...
Splash Garden.
Yes, Splash Garden. And there's these giant water bubbles that you have to dash through.
Oh yeah, and you cannot control your direction at all in those.
Right. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting just looking at it right now.
Well, I mean, you definitely have more control here than you did in those. Boy, I keep hitting those spikes. So I guess they're basically just bombing Elliot's bombing Elliot's tree right now, huh? Trying to blow up its roots. Ah, crap! Okay, that was all me. Man, I'm doing way worse in this than I usually do. There we go. Come on. At least a C, at least a C, at least a C. No, no, yes. There we go, yes. I don't know who Roger Vander Wyatt is. So he did a spoof of this? Whoa, whoa, my analog stick's being weird.
Roger's the guy who did those, like those Sonic in Minutes videos.
Uh-oh. My analog stick is acting up.
Uh-oh. Do you have Joy-Con drift on the Wii?
No, on the GPD Win 3.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Okay, I think I might just have to restart the game.
Oh no.
Okay. Hopefully I won't have to restart the entire console.
Oh.
Because then I'd have to stop the stream for a moment, and that wouldn't be great. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go into my settings just to see if... Okay, it's not registering anything weird with the analog stick. So I think that was just the game bugging out. All right. Well, I'll know in a second. Okay, we're back. Excellent. Honestly, I'm finding that NiGHTS controls a bit better in Dolphin versus the original Wii game, broski. Okay. Well, I solved my Joy-Con drift. So, back to the grind. Okay, I think... No, that's the next one. I'm not sure what this mission is. Oh, right, Octopaw. Yay.
And the octopus with that spitting out rings. That's foot.
Oh well.
Yep.
Let's have a little fun, shall we?
Classic controller and GameCube controller aren't great for this game, in my opinion. Like, they aren't terrible, but I really do just prefer something with a circular, what's the word? A circular analog gate, rather than hexagonal. Whoa.
Yeah.
Running some minor frame rate issues here. I'm coming for you, Octopaw. I am going to destroy you. I'm going to paraloop you. I like how this thing just, like, poops rings and blue chips. I'd like to think that's the lore of where this stuff comes from.
Yeah.
It's all octopus poop.
This implies that every level or every world in Dreams is made by octopus. Octopaw.
Okay, well, 71 should be enough for at least a passing grade. So regardless of what happens here, I should be good. Come on, 71 links, get me at least a B. Ah, C, fine. Okay, that works. It's interesting. It's been an interesting experience for me to find out that JOD actually has its fans. I kind of thought I was the only one who kind of who enjoyed it. That's because, like, I'm a Sonic fan, so I can just, like, focus on, like, the 1/4 of the game that's good and ignore everything else.
Pretty much.
That's what us Sonic fans have got to do. At least until you get to, like, Colors and Generations. Alright. Now here we come to the freaky part.
The freaky part? Oh boy.
Hey, Will, check it out.
Alright, I shall gird thine loins like a man for this.
I actually find this mission to be pretty fun, so...
I love these.
Oh, is this the,
Every year, during summer
oh gosh,
holidays,
they're on a train. Is it, are we gonna be in the trolley situation here?
It's that car thing you were talking about.
Oh gosh, no.
Oh, nothing. Owl said that the reason this world is so lonely is because of my heart.
So is every cutscene gonna have this kid like, oh, my dad did this, but not anymore?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's right.
Laying it on thick there, Sonic Team.
Yes! I don't know, I guess they're making this game for children. They think they have to do that. They don't. Children are smarter than that, but... I don't know.
And the rubble is blocking the tracks.
Ooh, was there a little... Freaking...
And when they crash into it,
Okay.
They need to play that
Don't panic.
owl music from Ocarina of Time whenever this guy shows up.
Okay.
When the Nightopians crash into it, they will be incinerated.
and just he talks like that, but he still plays that happy music. Am I gonna love this? Am I gonna love this, Knights?
Okay, well... You should be seeing the car thing any second now.
Yo, criminy.
Yeah, it's freakier than I remember, I'll admit. I'm actually getting some weird frame rate hiccups on my end, damn. Like, this game has been running pretty smoothly until now.
Gameplay-wise, seems pretty, straightforward.
Oh yeah. Like, this is basically just elaborating on the on one of the level's gimmicks, which was that rocket coaster thing.
Right.
But you know, that's a solid thing to elaborate on for a mission.
Oh, yeah. You have the trouble programming it, you may as well do more with it, like that. Like how they put actual straight up Mean Bean Machine in Sonic Mania. Like you have to make that a game in and of itself, not just a boss fight.
Yeah, they did that, didn't they?
Yep, they did. They reprogrammed the entire player mechanic. Talking about getting an HD port of Journey of Dreams. Would you buy that?
I would. Dang it, they died. I would definitely get an HD port of Journey of Dreams on like the Switch or something. Whoops! Then I quit. Dang it.
Ooh.
Well, at least this time I can skip the cutscenes. Ooh, wow! It took me back to the menu. Okay, never quit.
Nice.
This game would also benefit from just being able to like cut out the hub world, honestly. Like, I would not mind as soon as I'm done with this game if it could just like give me a list of levels that I could play. Oh yeah, the FPS can be very shaky on the Wii. Like, this level in particular that I'm playing can just chug whenever you like transform the desert into a green oasis.
Well, if we can get a Knight's Journey of Dreams port, we should also be getting a Knight's 3 after that. Would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Skipping.
Knights into 3.
I can skip, right? Oh, dang it, it won't let me skip. Dang it. Never quit after a mission.
That is so sad. I'm so sorry for you.
What do you mean? Why are you so sad for me? You're going to sit through it too.
Oh, I can close my eyes.
Can't you still hear it?
I can. Dang.
I always wonder if Nyx has hair under that hat thing. Or are they like horns, or is that just like a really big hat? Like, does Nyx just have like a circular baby head under that thing?
That's not a question I've ever asked before. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, that's something I've been wondering for years.
I have a similar question about Sonic's spikes. Are they? Is that hair? Like are they his quills, or does he have like an act? Is there actual like muscle?
It has been implied in at least some material that he has like bones under those things. His skull is just shaped like that.
I don't like that.
Now, I personally just think that those are just quills. And, you know, like, the source material is just being stupid.
There's such a weird face. I hate it.
It's wonderful. It's like, it's so derpy. Alright, I'm gonna catch those green babies this time. Alright. Come on. I can catch him. Dang it, I'm out of juice. Another thing I haven't really talked about, this game also has these collectibles. I think they're called like tears or dream tears or something. And once you get all 60 of them, you can actually jump into the fountain and turn into Clarice or Elliot.
Really?
Yes.
Does anything else change, or is it just purely cosmetic?
It's purely cosmetic.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's an
Alright,
E.
I'll
I'm
go.
gonna have to come back to this.
Oh, jeez, that vector animation is just so ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized the eyelids are just like pulled out. That feels so painful.
You see what I'm talking about? The whole thing looks like an existential nightmare. Well, nice
Well,
nightmare.
it is a dream world.
Nights into screams.
And technically, Nyx is a Nightmare.
And we are on mission 5, which, let me guess, is a boss?
Yep. All of the Mission 5s are bosses.
The ground around here is all dried up. Something doesn't seem right. Stay on your guard, Will. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you finally decided to show up. But where is he?
Finally decided to show up. We literally fought him like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, just
Man,
have to
that
show
model.
up. Okay, bring it on.
Okay, use Paraloop to find the Chameleon Magician.
Oh, the Camelan. What, the Camelot? Why do they just... I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
not gonna-
Okay,
I do like this idea.
oh, dang it! I guess I uncovered a bomb. Okay. Dang it. I guess there he is. Gotcha! Yeah, in this boss battle, if you aren't careful, you can actually paraloop a bomb and then get blown up. Which happened to me, but he was right next to it, so it didn't do him much good.
Nope. Shortest boss battle ever.
Nope. Yep. I got an A on that. Which is good because that gives me more time to do the final world in the next 35 minutes.
Alright then.
The blue idiot.
You got a new record and everything. It's perfect.
Oh, they're all new records.
Mine.
And you got an even bigger blue chip. Awesome. The symbol of intelligence. Wait, how many of these are there? There are 5, right?
Yeah.
My worthless creation.
I was gonna make an Infinity Stone joke, but there's 6 of those.
Join
so-
forces with a visitor who
I mean, you could still make the joke. It won't be entirely accurate.
my master, forgive me.
I like how they do Wiseman in this. Like, they just looked at his design and they knew exactly how to animate him.
Sir, Cerberus, the Hellhound?
You are already aware, I know, that they have quite a temper. Should you wish to avoid becoming their prey, I might
And I am not a huge fan of Riala's design in this, though. It's so busy.
It's the lips, you know?
Cerberus.
What?
And bring knights
I think it's the lips that's kind of throwing me off a little
For
bit.
me, it's the golden mask. It really gets the gold in general, but especially the mask. Like, that's just an extra color that we did not need on him. Okay, time for my second persona mask. And I guess I'll just go ahead and show you how this thing works.
Alrighty then.
Well, I probably won't be able to show you right away, but in a couple minutes. I think we might actually complete Will's level tonight. Will's story tonight, aside from the ending, which was not in the cards anyway.
The Dream of Amusement Delight City.
This world looks really fun, Owl.
Watching the animation of him falling, I'm just looking at the carabiner on his belt loop, and that's just... What is it there for?
I don't know. I guess it's a soccer thing.
Well, I guess because I just went camping recently, and we had the carabiner to, like, link everything together in the canoe and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What is he? Where is he going?
I mean, to be fair, he kind of looks like he's dressed for camping. Like he's got the fanny pack and everything, and the cargo shorts.
And he's got the vest. Looks like a life vest.
Yeah.
After all, it's not nice to be so uncouth to a fellow Nightmaren.
What did he just say? Knight? Is a Nightmarian? That's not true, is it, Owl?
I mean, he looks just like Riala.
It is true.
No way.
Well, fine. Be that
I
way.
get that Will's like a
It's not as if I
kid,
dropped
but...
by to chit-chat anyway. Master Wiseman has ordered me to bring you back with me, and I will do so. But I must warn you, though, that our master is quite displeased by your defiance. I have no wish to face his wrath myself.
Well, yeah, I agree with you on that, Broski. That they probably did try a little too hard to make Riala not a NiGHTS clone. But honestly, I don't really think that was ever an issue we actually had.
You and me, one
Like, I assume that the mask is there to, like, show his subservience to Wiseman
Heads to Master.
versus, you know, NiGHTS who just refuses to wear it. Alright. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the boss battle in the original game.
Yes.
This
it's
is
kinda...
quite different.
Okay, what's going on? So you got these. Oh, is it just like you throw the balls at them?
Yeah.
That's different.
I think there's actually a genuine multiplayer mode involving this as well.
Okay. Just standing there.
Yeah, this boss battle's on the easier side for him.
Well done, knights.
All I can think of is the Totino's theme song every time I hear this.
Hey,
Totina,
are you alright?
how did you know?
Whoa,
Which came first? Totino's, like their jingle, or this? Because
I wouldn't know. Like, has the does the Totino jingles like predate 2007?
Did you really think that I could lose to the likes of you?
Could Google it.
Rihanna, this was supposed to be a fair fight.
Oh, quick your whining, Nikes.
Now, don't make such a scene. Cerberus is on the way here to see you.
What? Cerberus?
Cerberus? Oh, you know Cerberus.
Like,
That man.
we've got all these like original characters, then we've just got like the Hellhound from Greek mythology.
While I'd love to stick around for that, you did hurt me a bit more than I expected. So,
This also had online races,
up for dinner.
And I don't.
I'd stay right there in that.
which of course
Oh,
don't
yeah.
work anymore.
Alright.
I played it a couple of times. It was never especially populated, but I managed to get some races going.
Night.
Visitor, it is only natural that you are disturbed by the discovery that NiGHTS is a nightmare.
Oh yes, it is very disturbing.
The trusting, I suppose it can't be helped. But I would think that by now
So
you
the
understand NiGHTS better
Thing that
than
I remember
Owl?
being interested about in this game when it was announced and they were talking about what was in it was that that Nighttopian garden or whatever.
Yeah.
It would connect to the internet to see what your weather was, and it would reflect that.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing, but only in My Dream, which we should probably take a look at after this level.
Yeah.
I'll give you a look. Hey, Alex, how do you normally open Chow eggs?
You take the egg and you gently shake it, and then you drop.
I always throw them.
You throw it. Oh. Is it the same? Oh, okay.
You can hatch Nighttopian eggs in this. I'm not entirely sure what it does in the levels, but that's always how I do it, and they don't seem to care. And since I'm going to be going to My Dream soon, I should probably get a few things into My Dream. So that means paralooping a few Nighttopians. Ah! Okay, dang it, there. Dang it! Goddamn butterfly. Alright, I need to go kill that bird now. I just love the music in this game. It like doesn't fit into any particular genre or anything. Hey Alex, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was trying to find out when the Totino song came out, and the best I could find is it was made by Tim and Eric in 2014, I think.
Ah, okay. Well, this definitely predates that.
If I can, like, not find a better source of that, though, so I'm still like, I don't know, but...
I'm just making sure that my call didn't randomly drop. That happens to me sometimes.
Oh no, I am very much here.
Okay. I think I've almost populated My Dream enough. Let's just get one more Nighttopian. There we go.
So we're gonna get some Chow Garden action. Or, jeez, you know what I mean.
I wish it was like the Chow Garden.
Oh, so what's different about it then, besides...
Think the Chow Garden if it was made in like a month.
Ah,
Like, I get the impression that, like, Sonic Team was hearing people asking about Nighttopian features in A-Life, and they realized that they didn't have anything planned, and so they just quickly cobbled something together. Like, that's the only way I can really explain this. like what you'll see in a little bit. Like, luckily, it's a part of the game that you never need to touch, but it's still kind of disappointing. Like, we could have had a return to the Chow Gardens, but instead we just don't. There we go. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to play this last run nice and smooth, now that I'm no longer trying to paraloop anything.
He says it was a cool idea, which unfortunately was not explored enough.
Yeah. Now, they could totally like do it in like a sequel. You know, in NiGHTS 3, they could just bring back Shao Gardens, Sceptics, Nighttopians now, and they'd probably get a lot of attention from Sonic fans for that alone. NiGHTS is a ball now.
I mean, just one more similarity to Sonic, right?
Oh, that reminds me. So this new Persona mask is the Rocket Persona masks. It lets you turn into a rocket.
What? Oh. Okay. What does that do for you?
It lets you go super duper fast. It also comes in handy for certain boss fights. It also just kind of like blows past enemies. It's like a supercharged version of the drill dash, except you can't really control it very well. So you're basically like trading speed and power for control. Okay, Cerberus, time for you to die. Man, that's just a funky design.
Oh, wow, that is interesting.
It's a very NiGHTS style boss battle, though. You know, you just gotta like grab something and throw it, and it just knocks them together. The hard version twist on this is actually pretty neat. And there we go.
By a chain makes me think of Knuckles Chaotix.
A. Yes.
Hey.
Alright, well, that's the final main level out of the way. Now it's just the missions, and we are approaching the bad one.
The capital T-H-E bad
Well,
one?
the bad one in Will's side of the story. Helen actually has a few of them. 3 of them.
So what makes this one that's coming up so bad?
You'll just have to find out.
Okay.
Like if I was going to answer that, I would have told you a while ago.
I guess you would have.
You specifically told me no. I want to find out on stream.
Alright.
Hey, Knights.
Right, well, here we go to Delight City for the worst thing ever.
Well, we're not up to that yet.
Well, I mean, it's nothing major.
Ah.
It's just
Here comes a cutscene where he
go back to that city,
talks about his dad.
Nights. It's just that the city at nighttime, it feels
Actually, he's talking about growing up in this one.
like for grown
Oh.
And someday I'm going to grow up and I'll live in a world just like that.
So, that's different at least.
In the movies. Oh,
Ah.
sorry. You probably wouldn't understand. Okay, let's get
I was kind of surprised that he didn't talk about growing up in the one where it was like, you know, this big tree that was like growing up into the sky. You'd think that'd be a good metaphor. Oh no, the Nighttopians are in trouble again.
Oh gosh. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you wouldn't understand my feelings. And Knight's like, yeah, okay, let's go.
To use the city as a base for their invasion of Nightopia.
What do you want want to do, Will?
Oh
Looks
no.
like your city is in danger. If it's in danger, then I'm going to protect it.
I can't believe the Nightopians need help.
Then let's make sure those nightmares
They're so
find out where
useless.
they came from.
Like, you know what? They should just get a bunch of garden spades and just go attack the Nightmarings themselves.
You know, if this game had guns, they could fight back, but you know. Track down and defeat the Nightmares.
Yeah. Okay. This is one of the bad missions, but it's still not the worst one. And this one's basically like one of those enemy rooms, like in like in, you know, the Sonic games where you gotta kill all the enemies in an area. And NiGHTS is just not a game where you want to focus on combat.
All the fun things you can do with like circling a thing or dashing into it, the possibilities are not endless.
At least it gives me lots of time.
Yep. At least there's a map for it, you know.
Oh yeah, there is. I should be paying attention to that right now. So I guess there it is. Okay. Okay, where is that? The ball that activates the thing. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. It's like right there, and I just kept missing it.
I think it might be the giant disco ball.
Yeah, probably. I guess that wasn't helping.
Music's kind of jazzy though, I like that.
Oh yeah. I knew that I was actually like looking for jazz tracks earlier for this game for SSR, and I couldn't remember what they were, and so I ended up not including them. So this would have been one of them, I guess.
Hurry up, you only have 340 some seconds left.
All right. Well, I'm less concerned about the game time than I'm about our time right now.
Oh, true that.
So I really wanna get through these last few missions.
Yeah, because I got about half an hour before I need to start getting ready to wrap up for the night.
I think I'll probably just keep going until you say you gotta go, and then unless I finish ahead of that. But if I don't, then I think I'll just keep going until then.
Yeah, I just need to go to bed and sleep, and then I'll show up in the game suddenly.
Okay, I'm not finding those circles again. That's not. Oh, hello, hello. Whoops. Okay, that's 2 more down. I actually did this mission a lot faster, like a couple days ago. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Okay, I'm officially at the halfway point. These butterflies are just the worst.
Got only a few more left.
Yep. Okay, another butterfly down. Dang it. Oh, well, at least there was an enemy up here. There we go! Excellent!
We have reached par.
Come on, C, yes!
C stands for cool.
Yes, yes it does. That is exactly why that's like the best score. Of course, E does stand for excellent.
Ah.
Alright, so we're going to do Dream Dream after Mission 4. Now let's see, this one was... Dang, I don't remember this mission either. Oh yeah, broski, that level is like one of the worst ones in the game.
But
Oh,
it's in Delight
neat.
City. It has to be good.
Look, it's
Yes, everything in Delight City has to be a delight.
I know you must be pretty good at flying by now. Come on, let's keep up with this little fellow. I mean, if you can.
Well, time to chase after this octopus so that I can make a meal out of it. Mmm. 30 links. Okay, that should be easy enough. Dang it. I keep screwing up. I need to stop saying things are easy.
Say it's possible, and you can do it.
Because, like, it seems like I just tempt fate sometimes when I do that. Especially on a stream. There we go, okay. I've now beaten the stage, essentially. Although, oh! Only time will tell if I can get enough to, get a, C. Well, okay, what does 64 links get me? Yes! C! Okay, good.
Woo.
Okay, it's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
It's time for the best part of the game?
No. We've seen the best parts of the game. I mean, on Will's side, anyway. Not counting the ending, which I'm just not going to count that right now. Oh, hey. This is one of those dream drop things I was talking about, or tears, or whatever. Dream drop, okay. So like Kingdom Hearts. Dream drop distance. Oh, wait. Wrong stage.
What do they do?
Like I said, once you collect all of them, you can play as Clarice or Elliot by leaping leaping into the fountain.
Oh, you did say that. But there's no like short-term reward for them at all?
No, just makes the number on the fountain go up.
Yay.
Well, depending on how I do on this mission, we might be able to get done pretty roughly on time tonight.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see what we got going on here. You're opening the door. You're looking at a question mark. We're hitting the question mark. Fourth mission, question mark.
Helen? Helen! Helen!
Looks like he's in Casinopolis. And Helen is dead. I can't believe it.
It's good to see you again, Helen.
So, you know how you said in the original game controlling the children was the worst part?
Yeah, oh no.
Well,
You have to do the whole level like that?
have I got something to show you about this game?
Are you
This
hurt?
is much.
Can you stand up? No.
Like, Were you wondering like what was happening when like Helen was like leading Elliot or
Well, take it easy then, okay?
yeah
Or,
Helen was
Will?
Let's head for the door.
Will, right. Helen was leading
Yeah,
Will out of the castle. Well, you see, that was a platforming stage. Like you played as Helen.
Good. Yes. Love it.
And now I'm about to play a platforming stage in a NiGHTS game featuring the children.
Can you spin dash? in this
No.
game?
This is the
Okay.
most basic Rs platformer that Sonic Team has ever made.
That says a lot. Here we go.
And this is actually, I think, like the best platforming stage in the game.
So this is the best worst level.
Yes. And
Alright.
there's actually 2 time limits in this. You know how in the original NiGHTS you get chased by that big clock thing if you stayed as the kids for too long?
Yes.
Well, in this you get chased by something else, but only after the clock runs down. However, in addition to that clock, there's also a 10-minute time limit. That
So just like a general time limit.
yeah, there's a general time limit, and then there's the other time limit that you can extend by just collecting clocks.
So there's like 3 clocks you gotta keep track of in this.
Oh no, 2. There's 2.
Oh.
There's the clock in the corner, and then there's the clock up top.
I see the one in the corner. I didn't see that at first. So if they're giving you 10 minutes to complete the stage, then my gosh.
Well, I managed to beat it in about 6 minutes last time. But before then, I ended up beating it in barely under 10 minutes. And also, if I die, if I fall into a hole, there are no checkpoints. I start
What?
from the beginning.
Why wouldn't they put checkpoints in this?
Because NiGHTS doesn't have checkpoints.
I guess that's true.
Except, you know, this isn't a NiGHTS level. This is a platforming level. The one that can take you 10 minutes. And so, you know, someone didn't think this through all the way.
No,
And-
they didn't.
And all I have to do is just fall into a hole. If I slip, I'm screwed. That's just it.
Well, you know what though?
What?
This is still a better ratio of on-point gameplay to side gameplay than Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, that is accurate. Like, Sonic Unleashed was mostly the werehog.
I think the Wii version was actually way worse about that too. Now that I think about it.
Well, the Wii version just like took the werehog levels and divided them into 3 separate levels. So it's really not all that worse.
Hmm.
I'm just glad that throwing the blue chips and activating the switches works well enough. But yeah, these levels are just so basic. Like, this is like charitably like something from the 90s. And this was a game made in 2007.
Well, I'll give it this much credit. It still looks better than Balan Wonderworld.
Well, Balan Wonderworld, like, there are no situations where you can't jump in these levels. Like, I will always be able to jump and attack with 2 separate buttons.
Hey,
I almost threw myself off the edge there.
you just wonder if, like the early to mid '90s, there was like some other guy that worked at Sonic Team that actually made the games good, and once he left, like Yuji Naka and Oshima, or like they have like the spirit but not the smarts to make a good game.
I don't know. Like, as near as we can tell from the production credits, it was all Izuka, Oshima, and Naka in terms of who like led game development. Like Takashi Izuka was the lead game designer in the original NiGHTS.
True. What if Izuku was the mastermind all along?
I mean, honestly, Journey of Dreams is better than anything that Yuji Naka's done the last few years. Like, I don't know if it's better than Rodea Sky Soldier, because I haven't beaten Rodea Sky Soldier yet, but definitely better than Balan.
Yeah, Rodea was interesting, but it was designed around the Wii remote as well.
Yeah, so that's why the Wii U and 3DS versions are garbage.
Yep.
Well, so far things are going well.
I was able to actually get a copy of it physically, and I'm very happy about that.
Oh yeah, so did I. It was one of the last Wii games I got physically. And Helen's following me like Tails, except Tails could at least jump and fight bosses for me. I understand why they did this with Helen, though, because, like, it's probably for the best that they didn't, like, try to make the child walk, because then she'd be, like, probably just jumping into chasms. And then they'd have to, like, justify how she just spontaneously comes back.
The Sonic teams never cared about that before.
Yeah, I don't know. This is...
I mean, have you played Sonic Heroes recently?
Well, Sonic Heroes, they are, like, locked in next to you. It's kind of... it's kind of difficult for them to, like, go off the beat, get lost or something. I'm glad you play... I'm glad you play NiGHTS games for stuff like this, broski. Because we've got 4 of these. I think the absolute worst one is Helen's last platforming stage. Oh, hey, and we're there. Only took 7 minutes. Not too bad.
That did look pretty awful.
Yeah, it was like one of the most infamous things about the original game. Like, it was when Sonic Team started showing that like people were starting to get worried, like, because these stages just looked awful, and they were awful. Like, I'd argue that these are at least more playable than like than like the worst stuff from Shadow and Sonic 06, but they still aren't great.
Yeah. Well, at least it's only 4 levels of that as opposed to half the game. So, props.
Yeah. Apparently, like they were talking. Apparently, like they wanted to like get platforming stages into the original game at one point, and thank God they didn't.
Nope. They did get Sonic into Dreams that one time, though.
Yeah, which plays terribly, but it's an Easter egg.
Maybe it's a good reason. Maybe it's a good thing that's not in the remake of NiGHTS then.
Oh, it is in the remake of NiGHTS.
Sonic into Dreams?
Yeah.
Not that I've seen.
I heard it was while I was doing research on it.
I know Christmas Nights definitely is in the remake, but Sonic into Dreams I think is conspicuously absent.
I'll have to look into that, because I was looking in the NiGHTS wiki for a bunch of articles, and I read that it was in there.
Will we ever see each other again? I'm sure we will. If you trust that we will, you're right.
I could be wrong. Maybe I misread something.
Later, Helen.
Alright, just one more boss battle. What is it, Chris? Chris is giving me the 3 periods.
Doubt.
So reacting to the gameplay or something I said?
Or something I said.
Yeah, right.
Broski says it's actually not there. He played it the
Huh.
other day.
Alright, I guess I was wrong. I could have sworn it was in there.
Some friend I know.
It's such a weird thing to. I know it's not supposedly great, but why would they exclude it?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to like model a new Sonic or something.
I mean, it's not like they didn't have anything to work with. Just take the Sonic Adventure DX model, because that's what they were going after at that time period anyway.
I see. Okay, so apparently Chris was playing the original Nights into Dreams, trying to unlock Sonic, and he's not playing it anymore because there's no Sonic in it. He'll have to get his hands on Christmas Nights, I guess.
The actual, oh my god.
Is that all that hard to find? Because I was able to get it for like $20 a couple years ago.
Wonder what they're
Oh, really?
up to.
Yeah.
Have a look.
My limitation is not having a Sega Saturn.
Ah.
So in order for me to play
Like a shack.
a
Or
bad
maybe a
3D
dog's
tech
kennel.
demo of Sonic on the
Dog's kennel?
Saturn, I need to
Wait,
spend
think.
a lot of money on a working Sega Saturn, and then more
I love-
money on a copy of
I love how
Christmas
cute
Sonic.
and normal Cerberus's dog kennel is. Just like this white house with this red roof. Okay, so now I get to use the rocket again.
Nice. Oh, they're ready to fight. Oh, golden Cerberus.
Yeah.
Oh, they called it a hellhound. That's a bad word. This isn't a family game.
Nikes is like rated E. It's fine. Means we can say hell on stream, I guess.
Rated E for extremely vulgar.
So yeah, I need to use the rocket in order to get to that thing before it activates. Before the golden dog comes out.
Rockets!
Ah, crap. Alright, there we go. Dead.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
And I think that'll do it. We only ran a couple minutes over the 2 hours I wanted to go, so it's pretty good.
Not bad. It's been fun being on stream.
So my question
Do that
for you
again.
is, now that you've seen this game in action, do you want to play it?
Maybe.
That's an adequate
I have a
answer.
Wii- I have a working Wii. I have means to play play this game. I reckon. It can't be that expensive on like Amazon or.
Oh no, this
eBay,
game's
but-
dirt cheap.
Stimulates growth.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably mess around with it. I don't know if I'm gonna see through it to the end, but mess around with it.
I think so long as you can get through the platforming areas, you'll be fine.
Well, if I'm to ever get the green idia, my hope and my future, I have to get this game.
Okay, and we've got the final mask. And now, before we go, we're going to take a quick jump into my dream, that thing I keep talking about. Go away, go away, stupid owl. Go away.
Looks like you're ready to start your new adventure, Link.
Link shoots the owl with an arrow. It's a pretty good game outside of a few select missions, the controls not being quite as tight as the original, and this. Although this is completely optional, so I don't know. Here we are. This is this game's equivalent of a Chow Garden.
All right, it's about to load for me, and 3, 2. Oh my god! It's in Kansas.
It's a flat
So
green
cool.
square.
That is so boring looking. Oh my gosh!
So
Was this made in Unity in like 2 days?
probably.
1 day?
And it's filled with all the enemies I paralooped for some reason, as well as all of the Nighttopians I paralooped.
So what happens when you kill them? Do they just go back to the real world, or?
I think they just disappear after you leave.
Oh. Hmm.
Like I know that in the original game there are ways to like breed Nighttopians with Nightmarans. I don't really know if that's a thing here. I do know that the Nighttopians will get eaten by the Nightmarans if you don't like kill the Nightmarans.
That makes for some good halftime entertainment.
And the names are like completely like auto-generated. So the one I'm holding right now is called Liauk. For some reason, he's wearing a Viking helmet.
I mean, as one will when they're just born.
So this stage does eventually like get filled up with memorabilia from the different stages that you play, and its weather can also be was at least at one time affected by the by the Wii Weather Channel.
Right.
Of course, it's on an emulator now, so I think the weather is at best just random. So this level does like have some things that fill it out a bit, but there just really isn't much to do here, as near as I've ever been able to tell.
Yeah, it just it's kind of depressing.
Yeah, as depressing as this Schleep that I killed.
Oh wow! Ow! Oh wow! Wow! How do you?
I don't know. But yeah,
Oh wow! What?
like
oh,
I said,
wow,
this
what's
is
this?
basically just something that they put together in like a week, I'm convinced. Just grabbed a grass texture and a couple other things, and just programmed the paraloops to send things here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'll do it.
Yeah, we clearly saved the best for last on this stream here. Back to the fountain.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I know Helen's up there. I'm not going up there right now. So tomorrow we will be doing Helen's game. Helen's story. And as
Alright.
well, we'll be finishing Will's story, and then we'll be doing Helen's story. And hopefully we'll be able to get through a chunk of hers tomorrow. The day after that we will finish Helen's story, and then the day after that we will just wrap up the game. So
Alright.
thanks for joining me, everyone. Yeah,
Been a ride.
yes, broski. These are beta chow if the beta came after the final version. But okay. So I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow night. Don't know what time, but you know, at some point. So until then, thank you for joining me, Alex.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
And until then, see ya.